Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, back again to do another live transcribing video. This time looking at some Joey Landreth. This isn't the video that I taught his solo on, this is another section from that same show, that pedal show. This is Joey demonstrating the sound of a harmonic tremolo. Very great musical example, nice improvised idea. And the reason I wanted to look at something like this is because Joey obviously plays in a strange open tuning, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, I play some of that similar to that tuning. I've got my guitar in open D at the moment. Anyway, I'll address that in a second. Point is, when I'm playing in that open tuning, I feel sometimes a little bit limited. And I wanted more tricks up my sleeve. When Joey's playing, you'll hear these lovely I don't have any of those chord voicings under my belt, and I do now, and that's from Transcribing. So yeah, why don't we take a look at what he's doing. Let's bring up that screen there. Lovely. Right, so as you can see on screen here, I've got a transcription file open, and I've got the example of Joey playing. I'll just play that. Okay. Nice little example. Now, as you may have been able to tell, let me make me just a little bit bigger for you until I do the transcribing. As you may be able to tell, I'm not tuned low like that. I've got a splash of tremolo on here. Not a harmonic tremolo, but still a nice, very nice sound still. So, I am tuned to open D. Now, Joey is tuned to open C. Now, where does that come from? His open C isn't the traditional open C that you see. His open C is actually a variant on open D or open E. So open E is what I'm more familiar with. I would tune my guitar E, B, E, G sharp, B and E. That just means that I'm raising the A, D and G strings up to where they would be for an open E chord. Joey has that, but then tuned down 2 whole tones, so down to C. What I'm doing is I'm tuning my guitar to open D, and then I'm able to pitch shift Joey's playing up in Transcribe. So I can go down here, and that's a semitone up, there's 2 semitones up. So now, when we play that, it works, we're in the right tuning. So yeah, let's just give you the notes of open D, just so you can tune to that and see what I've done there. So I've got a D, an A, a D, an F sharp, an A, and a D. So I'm tuning my low string down a tone to D, my G string down to semitone to F sharp, my B string goes down a tone to A, and my high E string goes down a tone to D. I'd rather do that than tune to E, and then pitch shift Joey up 4 semitones, because too much alteration on the transcription file is, you know, what you don't want to be doing. In a perfect world, you just detune your guitar. But yeah, I can't do that. So my guitar's not really set up for it. So I need to put a tuning in on this. So in here, I'll just put myself in open D, and I can actually do that just by clicking this, guitar, 6 string, and then open. See, you got this open C here. He's not tuned to that. It's open D. And yeah, Guitar Pro being Guitar Pro does list that as a G flat rather than a sharp. If I do that, I can change it. Perfect. The way it should be. So, right, got everything sorted. Now, like I say, I'm putting it in the tuning that I'm actually using. Make me smaller here. Because that way I can hear the notes in Guitar Pro and on my guitar and in Transcribe, and they'll all be at the same pitch. I can then, when I'm done, change the tuning in Guitar Pro to match what he's actually playing. So let's take a look at this.
Okay.
Now I'm actually working not... this isn't completely my work. One of my patrons over on Patreon has actually gone and transcribed this already, and I'm really checking their work and transcribing it for myself. So I'm looking at their work over there and seeing how good it is, and this is spot on. So good work. A few little things that I would, you've put a lettering in there, which is great. Don't know how I feel about the Guitar Pro vibrato there. Just doing little things like tying these. And this is held, so I'm just going to put a fermata on that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to transcribe that as is and then maybe go in and change the timing a little bit, but let's see. So good, so we've got that open. I'm just going to refer to it as the strings that I know them to be. Now, so I'm hearing that as a phrase, boo da 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 da, with a ral in there. That's how I would see that. So I would notate it exactly as that. Sorry, cough, cough. Allow me to cough. I'm sorry. So same thing here. I'm playing this currently without a slide because Joey's playing with a slide here. I thought I'd mention that. He takes the slide off midway through. This all makes sense. I'm really dying to not cough here. There's a slight fermata on that. Oh, yep. It was me misreading his transcription there. So good work. So the nature of the free time beast. Sounds nice, doesn't it? The nature of the free time beast is that, what are we going to do here to make this sound as much like the recording as possible? We could just leave it as that. When I look at that, to me, this is interpretable, if that's a word. When I look at that, I'll play. so it's got, you know, the intended rhythm to it already. It's loose, but it's okay. But I could, if I wanted to, just go in and adjust the tempo map a little bit. I really 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll say it's 90. See, really, we've got this kind of around here. It's I'm going to hide the automation, and it's progressive from there to about there. Where we drop down to, I don't know, 70. Oh, and I wanted to hide that automation there, didn't I? So hide that automation. And then around here, I'm going to jump back up to progressive, hide automation. I don't like all of these automated points appearing on the score. I would rather they are all hidden. So now I've got this tempo change in the transcription file that you don't have to see, but when I play it, in fact I could put some letterings in here, couldn't I? Lettering notation in Guitar Pro, or just in general, isn't great, because really you'd want lettering to go across all of this, but the 9 doesn't ring through to this double stop. And yeah, anyway. For March, should just be a little bit longer. So now when you compare, well, you can't compare that because you can't see it, but compared to my student's transcription there, mine looks a lot tidier on the page. And that's, you know, what's important to me. Okay, so now we're in with slide. So I'll pick my slide up. Love those ghost notes. So yeah, I don't really need the slide for this, but yeah, slide in. These are ghosted. Okay, so rhythm-wise, I'm hearing tiny little variation on what you've put. I'd put that. Oh, not that. I want a fermata again. So lettering on all of that. And this would all be nice. Good work, good work. So rhythm-wise, I'm hearing da, da, da. So those would be 16th notes. I know that there'll be a tiny bit of lag between my voice and the audio there, so maybe I shouldn't do that. just hearing one note on the top of that. Yeah, good work. I've noticed a little bug in Guitar Pro whereby grace note stems never display correctly, so I have to correct those manually. I mean, rhythm-wise, it's like he's totally changed feel there. This is where I sit and ah over the best way to notate this. It'd be hard for me to not hear that as one triple da 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 da, almost like he's in 12/8. Oh, so very definitely that triplet for da 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 dum. So that'll allow me to. Oh, please, please, no one watch this. I don't like having these doubts. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do I put it in 6/8? Oh, I don't want to put it in 6/8. I'm debating. If I make that look like that, I can have a new line. This could be 12/8, and then I could just be a bastard and make that. Could just do that, and then shouldn't be doing that. Oh, well, it's done that. These should be 4 in 3. That'll be why. Same here, 4 in 3. You see now, I feel that's like a better representation of the piece from here. And what I want is try and put the pulse in, so 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and nothing's ever easy. is it so complicated? Just no, wrong way. It doesn't need to be triplet, does it? Because I'm in 12/8. So now I'm hearing this as 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh well, that'll do. We can put a lettering on that, can't we? I know this is all stuff that I know how to play this in standard tuning. This is a nasty looking transcription, isn't it? Oh, it should be dotted. Like rhythmically, I appreciate I didn't finish the sentence there. It's just disgusting. Oh no. I can live with that. That's not right. That's not, yeah, so there's something not right in my student's transcription there. One, two, three. See, this is where things are really shitty, because this kind of needs to be a bar of 9. I didn't want to do stuff like this, but because the next bar very definitely begins on the downbeat. So you'd go 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And then you get that connecting. I did that. Did that in the intro. Oh. Oh, this should be back to 12/8, shouldn't it? And then that leads. Yeah, I'm fine with that. These are all things that, you know, just do. We do these sorts of things in standard tuning. So, hopefully you see why 12/8 is the sensible choice for something like this, because it has that 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And that's me done. Ah! Let's do it like that. Put that on there. There we go. Little transcription. Rake down. So yeah, it's all about, you know, being able to learn from it. I appreciate my face has probably been in the way for most of that. Put me out of the way up here. Now I've got something I can learn from. I don't have my slide on, so... And then we have this. Get that chord right. So, wow, that was a workout and a half. Flying by the seat of my pants on that, but totally got the right notes, and more importantly, the intention. I might sit with that a little bit more and play around with it. But yeah, definitely lots of fun, and I'm sure you can get something out of that. If you have enjoyed that, you can be like these awesome people over here. Check me out on Patreon. These guys all support me at a $10 tier. It means they get lots of cool things like, well, being credited in my videos, but obviously access to my private patron-only Facebook group. You actually get access to that for as little as $1. Cool group, lots of stuff going on there, like these sorts of challenges, lessons, discussion, and yeah, behind the scenes stuff. So if you would like to join them, you can do so, as I say, for as little as $1 by checking this button out up here. Subscribe by clicking this button down here. 2 more of my videos here and here. Thank you so much for the support, guys. If you have enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Peace out, and I'll see you for another video soon. Bye.